Henry Clay High School, 53 Union. June 6, 70. Campbell House, Lexington.
Well, just keep some.
There's room down here, I think. Put it down here.
Smile, Julia.
Come to the party. Come on.
Another hard-working committee member, and I think got her in focus. Taking a picture of a man who's taking a picture.
Oh, good. I like that. We're calling this fast draw.
Sitting in. Say hi, Nancy.
Well, hello, Ed. How are you?
How are you? That's a question.
Off.
Yeah, the other half.
Hey. There he is. What's happening?
Along with that wood shop for, well, I don't know how long was that, the wood shop. Remember, everybody, if you go into class, shut the door, the guys run and get the glue tub, bring it over, paint the door now. This guy goes here and goes there. I remember one year that door handle it was that big around. And Mr. Perry would grab it, wipe his hand off, never say hello. And we were bad about the new guys coming in shop, because there was always chunks of wood laying on the floor in the dust. And they got talking pretty scared. All you had to do was get a big nail, drive about 3 to the floor and watch them come through there and kick. They hit that one, they was nailed that floor, and grabbed their toes, clear back, and shoes over the flat. But Mr. Perry would never kick them. But one thing about it, in the back of the class, there was a supply room when you catch a new guy. As soon as he walked in there, you slammed the door, did 2 or 4 block of wood and nailed him. I don't know, I think Marsh Carter did. But he thought he had one of the new stewards. No, he had Mr. Perry. He nailed Mr. Perry up in the supply room. And it was a real quiet. I went on the door, and there's Commodore. But don't admit to it, Carter. It was probably Veach. But I knew it was somebody. Somebody. And then I get to Miss Mary Clark. Remember Miss Mary Clark and Sarah Clark? Miss Mary Clark, the end of her nose was cut. She said she was running through a cornfield and Lee cut it off. I really don't. I don't know what happened. But it was probably gone. But what used to kill me about Mary Clark, all of you said you remember Bill Bowes. Bill Bowes' first section, his finger was cut off. He and Bobby Blight, when they were about 6 years old, was sitting on the back porch, and Bill's dad was mowing the lawn. Bill looks over at Bobby Blight and says, I bet you won't put your finger in that lawnmower. Bob says, no, I'm not going to do it. He said, I will. Bob said, okay. He went out there. That first section, that finger flew up in the air, cut it completely off. And Mr. Bowles picked him up, whipped his butt, took him to Good Samaritan. And this was back before the Bobby thing.
Talk about me now.
Oh, I love it.
Hey, it doesn't help to take the cap off.
That is all.
Enough of that.
Take pictures with that big hair.
Gotta be trouble.
Every day I just kept saying, gotta go home.
When you fall in love.
They have to start just.
She gets out there. Go on.
Hey, Billy. I said this table's got to be trouble. And these people, y'all were great. Well, yeah, well, it's fine.
Do the best we can.
Yeah.
Wife of John D. Ames.
Yeah. Yeah, they were related, all children and everything. Okay, go.
Thomas Baker, born January 2nd, 1829, died August 17th, 1849.
Okay.
Elizabeth, daughter of Benjamin and Nancy J. Baker, born March 20th, 1847, died August 11th, 1849.
Great. Not quite sure who this Nancy J. Radcliffe is. John, you want to read it?
Nancy J., wife of William D. Radcliffe, born November 17th, 1830 or 39, I'm not sure.
39.
Probably 1839. Died March 8th, 1852.
Okay. Okay.
In memory of Luanda Ann, consort of Benjamin Baker, who died July the 18th, 1835, in her 25th year, and on her right lies her two infant sons, Presley T. and William T. Baker.
Great.
You know, it's not showing up that 71 too much, and I'll tell you why.
You know,
Pushed on the headstones, I don't know. Wouldn't hurt.
okay, Saundra, where are we?
We're in Tarrytown, New York, Friday the 13th of June, 1997. Welcome to the Legend of Sleepy Hollow, the Old Dutch Reformed Church, Katrina von Tassel's grave, Washington Irving's grave, Andrew Carnegie's grave, and the Old Dutch Reformed Church.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
Amen. She said it all.
Alright.
The Old Dutch Church.
Washington Irving's grave.
Sleepy Hollow Cemetery at Tarrytown, New York.
Right.
This is the Washington Irving family grave plot.
And where is his grave?
Step up the steps a little bit.
Okay. Right. There's the man's grave. Born when, Saundra? April 3rd, 1783. Died August 28th, 1859. Okay.
Okay, the Old Dutch burying ground of Sleepy Hollow in Tarrytown, New York. Welcome to one of America's oldest cemeteries. Dutch tenant farmers and their Husservrouws, Revolutionary War soldiers, and the legendary characters of Washington Irving's Sleepy Hollow are all buried in the graveyard, including the world-famous ghost of the Headless Horseman, who, according to legend, begins his nightly ride here.
Samuel Gompers, January 27th, 1850, December 13th, 1924, erected by Executive Council A.F. of L. Okay, Saundra.
Okay, this is the grave site of Andrew Carnegie, born in Dunfermline, Scotland, 25th of November in 1835. Died Lenox, Massachusetts, 11th of August, 1919. Louise Whitfield was the wife of Andrew Carnegie, born in New York, 7th of March, 1857. Died New York, 24th of June, 1946. And here's Andrew, and here's Louise. This is a pretty sight. It's almost like a little grove.
These are the grave sites of household members.
3 household members of the Carnegie family were also buried within this little grove. This is a beautiful little...
Yeah, it's very nice.
Beautiful.
Newport, Rhode Island, June 14th.
Charlie, Jeannie, and Bill crossed the road, walking down to the beach.
Charlie and Walt, way out there.
Dude, I got Daddy in the foreground and Jeannie looking for Gormans in the background.
Farm in Newport, Rhode Island.
Give that to me again. I hadn't started it.
Oh, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
This is the Hammersmith Farm on Ocean Drive in Newport, Rhode Island. It's the Jackie Kennedy Auchinglass estate.
Okay, thank
That's right.
imagine that that's another private estate back there.
Yeah.
That I don't know what it is. Small.
Picture of the bridge in the background.
Yeah, got it.
The Aristotle Onassis just finished it off. So when Jackie died, she didn't leave her sister anything. She was out of the way.
Get out of the flowers.
The state bird of Northern Virginia was the construction crane.
Grouse is Pennsylvania.
So what are these? What are these?
16
These are quails?
things of Virginia because I loved it so.
grouse.
Grouse?
No, yeah. I haven't done one. Needle points. I have 2 boxes of needle points.
See recording there in that viewfinder.
Yep.
Do they actually have
Right now I'm shooting at the windmill, which was a guest house on the property of Hammersmith, and it is now used by any of the Kennedys whenever they choose to use it, in light of the main house now being having been sold to a private company.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Where are these animals? I walked down here with my dizzy head just to see the animals, and they aren't around. I have yet to ever see one with its
You're
tail
pushing it?
spread.
Yeah.
That's a peacock sitting in a linden tree at Hammersmith.
Daddy and I sat down to eat a hot dog at a place.
This is Hunter House, the home of the French Admiral.
And right behind Hunter House is the Narragansett Bay, looking at Goats Island and the causeway leading to it. And to the right of Goats Island is the Newport Bridge coming over from Kingston.
Anglicize everything?
Edited by the French forces under Rochambeau, who came to help America win its independence. La Gazette Francoise was the first newspaper published in a foreign language in the United States, and as such, a forerunner of the foreign language press in this country. La Gazette Francoise was also the first service newspaper published abroad by an expeditionary force, and as such, the ancestor of Stars and Stripes, the newspaper of the American Armed Forces in France during the 2 World Wars.
And to today.
This tablet has been presented by France Amérique, the French newspaper in the United States, on the occasion of the 175th anniversary of the arrival of Rochambeau's army in Newport, July 10, something 55. Turo Park in Rhode Island. Old stone mill built probably about 1660 by Benedict Arnold, first governor of Rhode Island, under the charter of 1643. Referred to in his will as my stone-built windmill. Legends ascribe its erection to the Norsemen during their supposed visit about 1000 AD.
Moved during the Civil War from Annapolis.
The site of the original US Naval Academy is now the Newport Elks Lodge. Located right across from the square of the Turo Stone Mill Monument. This is the Horseshoe Court. People have hosted wedding receptions here. That's one thing I've never been to. I've never been to a professional match.
I never have either.
The Marion Cricket Club there in Bryn Mawr. Listen, to be put around for different people so they go to the right place. And so Pancho Gonzalez and all those great tennis players of that day play.
The Breakers. The Vanderbiltss. The Breakers.
Folks, this is the upper loggia. Loggia means open porch in Italian. This area is
She wants to take a picture of it.
This area was used by the family during the summer months for informal living. There was carpeting, furniture, and potted plants. Notice the beautiful paint.
The Children's Cottage. Yeah, I can get it.
Can you?
Uh-huh. Now this is the rear.
The rear of the Breakers mansion in Newport, Rhode Island. The home of one of the Vanderbiltss, the summer home of one of the Vanderbiltss. Behind us is the Atlantic Ocean and the famous cliff walks. And right now we're maybe 50 feet from that point. And it is panning to the south at a home that's been under construction, a new mansion of some sort that's been under construction since approximately Christmas. And as he pans to the east, you see the Atlantic Ocean. Beyond the hedge is the famous cliff walk.
Marine Animals Topiary Garden and Toy Museum in Portsmouth, Rhode Island.
All right.
There's the one. There's our little path.
Yep.
And here's the castle run.
So basically, we went
One,
like this.
there's
And we
the
just
two.
looked at all of
And now you just follow them right. And you're
The formal gardens. A formal garden edged in English boxwood. The beds are planted with annuals that surround the oldest and most famous topiary forms, which include a giraffe, camel, elephant, and lion. These animals were started in 1912 in a nursery area, then moved to their present location in 1917.
formal garden. Formal.
This is the upper topiary lawn, and the shapes include a boat, bird, ostrich, reindeer, swan, and horse with rider. These animals were added in 1940, and above them can also be found a teddy bear and unicorn. These animals were created in 1970.
Fig trees.
They're buried.
Supposed to spread really bad. That's lavender.
That's what's on her?
English lavender.
Oh, okay.
Awesome. Look at that with the purple and the orange. That looks like part of Monet's gardens at Jeanne. Looks like it's right out of a Monet, doesn't it? Looks like what they made the crown of thorns for Jesus out of, doesn't it?
Yeah.
As he bends down.
I got to salute the University of Kentucky.
University of Kentucky.
Absolutely.
We're the one that hasn't come out.
I don't know whether they're hollyhocks.
I think so.
I'm not sure what they are. Go around and get them from the other.
Gorgeous.
Little.
This is the Brayton House, a 2.5-story Victorian summer residence built between 1859 and 67 for a Massa Manton of Providence. In 1872, it was purchased by Thomas C. Brayton and later passed to his daughter Alice, who became sole owner in 1940.
Part of the museum,
Okay.
At Allen's, Cape May, the Coast Guard. September the 9th, 1997. Yeah.
Stated Edward.
Oh, wave at me, Alan.
You'll show this, and when I'm 95, and you'll say, "There's Alan at 71. Look how young he looks."
Absolutely.
Stop.
Go.
Well, here we are in Millersburg. We're just finishing up our reef vacation with Van Hall. What a wonderful plan we had. But I had to go and spoil it.
John, what time of year is this? December 2nd, 1997. The planets are some of the planets are supposed to be lined up. This may be Mars if I'm getting it. In fact, I'm hoping that I'm getting the moon. Oh, there it is. There it is, okay. Now, if I can only get the... Well, I don't know where they are. Well, I'm not sure if I got it, but got him, but Christmas, December the 25th, 1997, 209 Century Circle, apartment 103. About 11:30, waiting for Eddie to arrive. He's coming over from his apartment in Lanham. Beautiful day outside. Merry Christmas to everyone who's watching this. Say hello.
Merry Christmas, 1997.
Absolutely. What have we been to see?
We went to see the Amistad.
What did you think of it?
Good movie.
Yep. April the 3rd, 1998. This is Brenda Oldfield's mother's home, her former home. Brenda Oldfield is Lisa Taylor's close friend. This is out on the Levee Pike, about 2.5 miles from Mount Sterling, Kentucky. Notice the columns, large backyard, beautiful trees from there blooming, I'm sure. This was Daddy's side of the farm. On the right-hand side of the Levee Pike as you go out. As you can see, it's really beautiful. Not as good for farming, raising tobacco as the other side. April 4th, 1998, Keeneland races. John and Julia May, we are now going in the main entrance. Hopefully to find a place to park. No, this is the entrance I remember.
Yeah, this is main, the whole main
Yeah.
entrance here. Shoot, they're already parked back in here.
Handicap parking.
Where?
It's down this way somewhere. Right in the 7 handicap. See over there?
You need your sticker.
Hey! You got any?
We are now seated in section C, row F, in great seats.
Here's your things. You want me to turn it over?
This is before the first race. One horse I missed is already taken off.
Number 6.
I didn't bet on him, thank goodness. Wave, 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 wave. Oh, that's great. That's great. The paddock at Keeneland.
Yeah, after she won her first race, she came in the world. She was just standing there. And she looked at
So that was
It's deep. It's like a beach compared to what she's been running on. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Because there's nobody that comes to mind that you think that you can take, put in this spot. But just think about somebody, in a strong administrative position that you think could do it. of somebody that I think, because I don't know how well it pays, but let's assume that it would pay.
Well, it's currently manned 32.5 years.
Let's say we'd be willing to pay more.
What did you buy?
Fran Taylor works here.
I've never seen it.
What if they
Wave, Jeanne, wave! How are we doing, Pat?
Not too good. Next time, I'll have to book an appointment with a doctor.
Yeah, yeah. As soon as I hear you. Let's see. There's B. Where the fuck is C? Supposed to meet over there. They said parking lot C. May the 8th, 1998. A tour of Raven Stadium.
This is a new technology. It's called Smart Vision. It's the pixels don't have the estimated dollar electronic charging. They got it in this now because I think they wanted to promote it. But you can actually break it down into 6 separate panels. You can have replays. If it's a Olympic game, they could go flashback and show other things. Or through the electronics, if they're playing in the NFL Sunday. They can bring in games from other locales and show you some of the replays that are going on. This is the lower level. All the teams are purple except for the club level with the Peter colors. The 50-yard line right here, we're right on it. It used to be a big block. When you build one of these facilities, the first thing you do, like football, you locate the 50-yard line. Baseball, we put home plate in right from day one, and they guarded it. They guarded this thing like it was Plymouth Rock, because that's you can see the surveyors work off of it. Just if you look on the other side, this is the visitor side. The Ravens will be over on the other side. There's where you see the long rectangular opening. That's really a tunnel. We'll get over there. The Ravens will leave the field from the 50. Hey, hi guys. Down and partake. Just to give you an idea of the scope of this, those are just two of the bars. They've got 4 main lounges that all be filled with furniture, etc. And there'll be some, I think there's some neon lighting going in it. I mean, that's the super scope. Let's take a look at the first club level.
Oh, it's 18.
When's the completion date? At least,
August 8th.
August 8th. We'll better be ready.
We'll finish in July. Yeah, we'll be finished by the end of July.
Well, yeah, I'm looking at how much detail you've already finished out. It's pretty.
It's a lot of it. We're putting the scene. The nice thing.
They came to us after that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ed Klein, our Deputy Director. I don't know how many of you know him in person. I know Jim Leiheiser knows him. And this is the Notre Dame alumni group, and of course Jim's group. You'll all get a chance to meet him personally.
Sorry I'm late. I was
made of him. Right. Probably we have with casters on them. So put your lean back, put your feet up on the rail like we do over there. But it's I think there's a lot more room here, than you have over the other place. It's a little more confined. Seems like there's more aisle space here than we would thought. But the scope of it is just so much different. But that was the Canabigana factory. It came in 1855. Built the factory buildings there on South Utah Street. And they pulled out around 1926. And then Joe Shapiro, Russian immigrant, came. He started the Maryland Baking Company. Some of you may have known Joe Shapiro and his family. He had an innovative philosophy. Make something that's either going to be consumed or discarded, that you'll never use again. So he invented machinery. He was sort of a mechanical genius. From that plant here in Baltimore, right to the West End zone, they turned out over 1 million ice cream cones a day. Remember the cake cones and the cup cones, and they were all patented. They shipped all over America and all over parts of the world. Then the Maryland Match Company was created. What else could you discard a match? Then the Maryland Cup, the paper cup, then straws, and then the boom came for fast food. And the Sweetheart Company was created.
It's good exercise right up these steps.
It's a little less than Memorial.
I find that hard to believe.
Yeah.
Unless I had an awful lot of beer when I was
Can you imagine somebody who's taking some of these Ravens?
Can you imagine somebody blowing lunch here? He can hit about 18 rows without...
Close. Close. And we have spring coats on. Winter coats.
A portion of the heating plant.
When we go up to the Cape, we still switch drivers every 2 hours, and we stop and have lunch. We could make it up to Cape Cod.
Nice shot.
We could make it up to Cape Cod in 6 hours easy, but we usually count on 8 hours to get there.
This is a view of the Odenton White House.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately,
Odenton White House.
the Odenton White House. Unfortunately, the butler is gone, and I can't.
Well, it is.
I can't quaff on with the camera. But
it is Sunday, you know. I have to let the.
We have blue laws, do we?
Yes, for servants we do. Absolutely.
We're servants. We're not servants.
No, we were talking about the. We're talking about the butler. We're talking about the butler.
He's gone for the day.
There aren't even any blue laws left in Pennsylvania now, are there?
Well, I know.
No.
Well, there's some blue laws still left here. You cannot sell automobiles on Sunday in Anne Arundel County.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't think we have any blue laws. I haven't heard about any for ages.
No, it used to be.
Wave, Saundra.
On Sunday.
Well, wait a minute. Stop back again.
No, am I on?
You're on. You're on now. You're on now. You're on.
Will you shut up and give me the floor? For the record, today is Sunday, May 5th, 1998.
May 5th?
17th. Thank you.
Hey, I caught you on that one, old boy.
Yep, you got me. That was a test and you passed.
I hate to tell you it's May 18th.
Huh?
No.
Yeah. The 19th was. No, you're right.
No, you passed, Ed. You.
Despite a week of intensive searching by hundreds of police, National Guard, and federal agents, the whereabouts of the two survivalists is still a mystery.
This is like looking for a needle in a haystack when it gets right down to it. It's a big area.
The area which had been the focus of the search, the canyon town of Bluff, was reopened to residents last night, but is still restricted to most traffic. The search has been expanded to once again into town the suspect Alan Pylon. Friends of his family are worried he may not be taken alive.
Anxious, and everybody's tense, and the longer this goes on, the more serious it gets.
Experts on militia groups also know of Pylon.
Our information is that Pylon, in 1996, trained with the Four Corners Patriot Organization at a secret desert location.
One theory among many authorities are looking into is whether a fourth man might have been involved. A friend of the three fugitives who lives up this road in the trailer has not been seen for a week.
July the 24th, 1998. I'm with Zeke. We're here in D.C. Franklin Delano Roosevelt Memorial.
Amanda, Mike, come here. Come here.
Yeah. August the 1st, 1998, at Rory and Peggy's in Albuquerque, New Mexico. In their home, beyond the gate, is a little patio, and then leading into the main part of the house. It's been an absolutely wonderful day. We've done many things in the time I've been here. Where we've sat and had our wine before the evening meal. Go ahead and start talking, you know.
Well, it's certainly been nice.
Okay. Now
Well,
start
it's
again.
really been great to have Ed come. I'll say one thing, he brought us some good weather. We haven't had any rain last.
It's been very pleasant, and not only did he bring us nice cool weather, but he got us out of our little old ruts here for about 5 days, and we've had a wonderful time going to Santa Fe and treating him to the senior citizens ride on the bus to the opera. I bet that's a new low for Ed. But
Yeah, well, you know, the older we get, the less we want to get out there on that highway and challenge it and let somebody else do the driving. That's
well, we know that the world has passed us by when we can make no sense of the menu at Bishop's Lodge.
What is Bishop's Lodge, Peggy? Where we were?
Well, we took our literary friend Ed up to Bishop's Lodge so that he could soak up the actual scenery of Willa Cather's novel, Death Comes for the Archbishop. It was the retreat of Archbishop Levee, who came out to New Mexico in about 1860. And that was his retreat, and we took Ed in there, and so now we've made it so Ed is going to go home, and he has a perfect excuse to go to a library and get another book.
And I'm glad he's videotaping this, because if he forgets, he can always show the videotape. And
this is true.
And it'll remind him. He said he was going to read Willa Cather again. Death Comes to the Archbishop.
I can see, Roy, where we've completely missed the boat by not having one of these cameras. Because in the Alzheimer years, you can just play your life back, and it's no problem.
Oh man, I think we'll quit there. Thank you. Hey, this is gonna be good.
That is a balloon flying over where we're staying here in Albuquerque. Can you read the sign on it? Future.
No, I don't seem to be able to read it through the lens. Can you read it, Roy?
I can only see future something. And Peggy could probably read that, but...
Now, as far as balloons go, is that the normal size? Or?
Oh, no, they vary. But that's a typical, yes. On the average, the smaller balloons, but then they have special shapes, you know, of all sorts of things. Bears. There's another one over there, Ed. Through the trees.
Oh, okay.
These are all local balloons. They look like Christmas ornaments.
They sure do. Oh, is he letting air or something?
That's a pretty one.
Yeah, he's hitting his burner to get hot air and more hot air up in the envelope to keep his elevation and everything.
This camera is really good on sound. I think it'll pick that up.
They have to fly early in the morning in the summertime because they have to go when the air is the coolest.
And then they use the hot air in the envelope to give them their lift.
Well, we are so pleased that this worked out because we called these balloon pilots and had them fly over at just before 8 o'clock because our literary friend Ed was visiting.
I tell you, it's nice to have clout in the community. Boy, I'm glad you saw that. Hey, that's great. That's great. Did you hear it?
I heard him coming. You get to where you recognize him, you hear the birds. We'll just leave that open and we'll go out there.
Oh, okay.
One day, Ed, we were sitting out on the beach.
From the Albuquerque International Airport. On my way home. August the 2nd. Jeff and Sandy and Brian's home.
In Pennsburg, Pennsylvania.
And where? What's
Pennsburg.
Pennsboro, okay.
Pennsburg, Pennsylvania.
And how long have they been in this home?
About a year and a half.
Yeah. Neat.
That's a big deck.
Now there is a handsome deck that Jeff and everyone built themselves. You should be.
Hi, I just woke up. I got a crazy great grandma.
Your mother started it. Your mother started it.
Hi, Ed.
Hi, Ryan. Hi, Ryan.
That's Cousin Ed.
Hi, Ryan.
Ryan, smile, Cousin Ed. Smile.
Hi, fourth cousin.
Yeah.
Smile.
The precious.
There you are.
The camera's on. I don't smile when cameras are on.
Dada.
Ryan.
Where's Dada?
Where's Dada?
Say hi. I go get you. I go get you. You better watch it. You better watch it. Here I come. Here I come.
I wanted to get him in action. Oh, okay, he's getting ready.
You go there.
Yeah, here he goes. Here he goes.
Here I go.
Oh, now you're
I'm
turning
gonna
around.
get you.
You're turning around
I'm
the wrong
gonna
way.
go, Daddy. Go to Daddy. Come on. Hurry up. Climb up. Climb. Hi, baby.
It's amazing to me how big those things are and how fast they can move. No way.
Can you wave?
Get a picture with Rhyme.
I'm gonna eat my
Mom.
I'm gonna eat my card.
Aw, thank you, baby doll.
It's a little more for an older great.
BWI International Terminal. First time I've been in here, brand new. It is a thing of beauty. I am here for the ceremonies in regards to the China Clipper. And I'll get a good picture of the model of the plane in just a moment. Counter Clipper.
You can make anyone you want in the world, ever. And I will do it. It's the only way. It's the best show game ever.
There were 3 clippers built. All of them were lost. One went down in Trinidad, one went down, I believe, in the Philippine Sea, and one crashed in California in a mountain. I tell you, this is really a beautiful terminal. The administration building, Johns Hopkins Hospital, 1889. John and Julia May. Beautiful day outside. Very busy place. These are original chandeliers. Oh yeah. I don't think I've seen one like that before.
Look, John, there's 2.
John Fry,
carnage that took place.
John and Julia May
You had 23,000
at Antietam.
casualties in one day, right here inside. Doing a battlefield is you can't redo the battle. No. You can't realize when you stand out and people very obvious. That makes this east. In the background, that mountain ridge you see is South Mountain. That's September 14th. Sunday, September 14th. Better come on down there. Mountain east, 190. Three gaps in South Mountain. The higher point you see there, where it looks like an actual point, just to the right of that is Turner's Pass, and then a mile further down you can see the Crockett Gap. The Crampton Gap, which was the lower gap, is beyond this mountain here. You can't see it. The town of
Sunken Lane, Antietam, September 17th, 1862. Down in the sunken road. There were 6 generals killed at Antietam, 3 on each side. You note the inverted cannon. This is the cannon representing General Richardson, who was killed. Union general. Burnside's Bridge over the Antietam Creek. Burnside's Bridge. Navy Colgate.
Was this one? Which one is this one?
Oh, there. I can see the guy.
Midshipman Lieutenant Jeff Monahan from Arnold, California. The Dan Prendergast from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania. The 12th Company is commanded by Midshipman Lieutenant Dickie Bauer from Canton, Massachusetts. The 5th Battalion is commanded by Midshipman Lieutenant Commander Gary Buxton from Vienna, Virginia. Ladies and gentlemen, the Brigade of Midshipmen.
We're all highly qualified in the demolition of explosives, small arms weapons, hydrographic reconnaissance, land warfare, and of course parachuting. Down. Now as Chief Crown Hamill brings the formation over the stadium, he'll release the bottom two jumpers with Petty Officer Bill Munn and Petty Officer Tim Igey into a down plane. He sets them up over the top.
Boy, I want to be down there.
They got a side-by-side coming in from the south, piloted by Chief Dwight Settle, with Lieutenant John McDonald, Naval Academy class of 1993, and Petty Officer Moss, and
listen for the planes and point, John. Scream or something at me, because sometimes I miss them. Didn't see them, and they didn't make any mention of it, did they? Pike said they were. Well, the F-18's ought to be over soon.
I don't know if they do fly over today.
Paper said they were.
They were?
Paper said they were. If I see him. Yeah, okay, I see him. Right over the trees. Right over the trees now. See the tree line? Look above the tree line. The dots.
Oh yeah, I bet they're on that side.
See him now, John?
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to...
Got another flight coming.
In case you missed the last one.
Another flight.
Please turn your attention once again to the southern end zone where 4 more F-18 Hornets from VFA 37 will fly and salute to the Brigade of Midshipmen and Alumni. The pilots representing VFA 37 are Commander Craig Williams, class of 83, Lieutenant Rich Rivera, class of 94, Lieutenant Chris Maslowski, class of 92, and Lieutenant Commander Scott.
How about that? Boy.
Gain of 15 yards on the return by number 7, Phil Bowman.
and Saunders at Thanksgiving.
She was supposed to be finished at 2.
Beautiful table.
Hey, girlfriend. Hey.
Did you know that your sister was...
It's about time. I always got the camera.
Yeah, gotta get the turkey before all these people carve into it.
All night, you know, until the store closes or something.
Yeah, well, the 2 of them were walking out.
And they do this for years.
Don't know. Let's find out.
All right. Good. How are you?
I didn't get on to the...
Hey, Amy.
I brought random
All I'm getting are people's backs.
I didn't get one of those, and I haven't even seen your house.
You did it. I sent it. I definitely sent it.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe it.
Hey.
Hey, man.
You caught me.
You're doing well. You're doing fine.
You caught me.
Alright, get her.
Probably 28 or 29 years old.
Thanksgiving night in Douglasville, the garden spot in the east. That's all I gotta say.
Can you repeat that? I didn't have the camera turned on.
No, the light was going.
Oh, was it? Okay.
The light was on the whole time.
Okay.
Yep.
You don't dare discipline a child. You can't send them to the principal's office. Or she finally said, no more. But in the meantime, while she was going to college, she worked at the Superfund as a cashier. Over here. Hey, Brian. What? Now he sees the camera.
Right.
Yeah, he sees the red light. He sees the red light.
Get over here.
No?
Come over here.
Hi, Ryan. Yeah. Oops. Oops. Hey. It's a red light. It's a red light.
Can you wave to the camera?
Oh.
So you put it.
He's sitting in a...
Having their bedroom?
Ryan, someday I'll leave this scene with your parents and they can show it to you. Christmas, 1998. Waiting for Eddie. Actually, we've got snow on the ground. Got a live Christmas tree this year. Cut, but live. Boy, it really soaks up the water. Say hello.
Merry Christmas. 1998.
Are you working on that? What you doing? Your umbrella?
Actually, we needed the umbrella yesterday
Yeah,
morning,
you certainly did.
but it cleared up beautifully for the flyover.
Yeah.
So now I'm just covering the umbrella back up.
Oh, well, good. And how is Father over there?
Father is very much at ease.
Okay. Good.
Yes, indeed. Got my belt. Uncle Byron was in the Navy?
Sure.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But I assume his ship docked at Philadelphia.
Could be, yeah.
She worked at the big Christie's auction.
And what day is this, Miss Saundra?
I don't know.
Don't you remember?
Work, I can't tell.
This is Tuesday.
Tuesday the
But I don't know
20th.
what day.
This is Tuesday, May the 25th. 1999.
Ta-da! And I'm not at work and it feels good.
My goodness, seems like May just got started. All of a sudden, here it is.
I still can't
almost the
believe
end of the month.
don't remember Betsy playing the ukulele.
July 19th, 1999, Baltimore, Maryland.
Kiss off, suckface.
What more do you want?
Where we are.
Oh, right. Camden Yards.
And who you with?
Old people.
You're with your dad and Ed Hall and Joe Alton, okay?
That's right.
$90 million player. The great Albert Bell.
Stadium, which is now the Redskins Stadium. It's October 9th. We're seeing the Air Force game against Navy, but Navy is bound to win.
Absolutely. Very well done. Very well done. 8 and 5. Today's halftime performance. October 19th, 1999, Harpers Ferry, West Virginia, Visitor Center. John and Julia May are visiting. Hi, John.
Watch it, John.
Okay. Lower Town. I want you to see the rivers up close. John Brown's Fort. John Brown's Fort. John Brown's Fort. Originally was an engine house. This has been moved 4 different times, most recent in 1968. It's now 150 feet from its original site. Now this is the Potomac River, which runs into where I'm going, the Shenandoah River. You see the old railroad bridge.